Okay, everybody, we're back with an update here, and we're almost at 100 subscribers. So thanks to everybody for subscribing, and let's go for 200 this time. And we're just gonna hop right into it here by jumping into the splash shields. We got 2 cuts or 3 cuts to do. Cut down the side of it here, then you trim this side a little bit. Give it a little notch, and then I also had to cut it right here so it would fit up inside, so when it's sitting up in there, I mean, I could probably rock it to the other side and fit it on the actual inside of my fender, as you can see, so it'll ride like that. Just trying to jam it up in here real quick if I can. Nope, it's gonna be a hassle, but that's what it's gonna look like. It's just sitting in there, roughly. So it's gonna protect everything just fine. Even what you cut out, it doesn't matter. Then let's look on this side. You can see how the splash shield's kind of looking down in there. It's covering everything, PCM. Mainly is my concern. But this one fell. So you gotta cut it right here at the same side by the frame. Just cut a couple inches off of it, and then in the back here you're gonna have to cut a couple inches off the side in the back. But other than that, you just leave the arches alone, and you leave the outsides alone for the most part, unless you want to whack this off like I did, because I think it looks better. And I might whack the back of it off too, or I actually already did, because it was sticking out really far too, and it looked dumb, and it wouldn't have been able to go anywhere. So I figured might as well leave that alone. And as you can see, I've got these self-tapped in right now, these Super Duty inner fenders, and everything's bolting up just fine. And I think back here it's gonna get, if it'll focus, back here it's gonna get a weld, either a butt weld right here, and then it's gonna get bolted in where the hood hinges are, and then up here it's gonna get welded or bolted. I'm not sure yet. It might get bolted all the way around, but I can't make up my mind. It's a tough choice. I'm not sure which one would be better. But same on this side. I just have it in there really haphazardly, I should say, because I don't know if it's gonna work. And you can tell I got a self-tapper in right there, and that's all that's holding that one up. But it's got everything in there, so we don't have to worry about any fitment issues. Even got my washer in there, and it's bolted in. I just gotta get one more here, but go on there, you. Also, this was kind of a pain to fit around the battery, so there's a little bit of trimming that has to go on with the battery tray, I think. Nope, I haven't cut it yet. Never mind, it's this battery tray that's the issue. This one was the problem, because it's the plastic one that holds on your intake at the same time. Well, it's too wide and won't let the PCM wiring come through. So I just found this one out of my dent side, and I'm just gonna use those old style battery clamps just to hold it down, and then drill 2 holes in this, and then bolt it to the battery tray there. So that's the battery tray issue. I got that fixed up, and the inner fenders are just the way I said, probably gonna get bolted up, and that way if I need to take anything out, it won't be an issue, I mean, sorry. And this side the same way, just run a self-tapper in until you find what you like. Do your cuts right here, and you got a splash shields installed, and you got pretty much all your accessories installed. That's just another look at it, and I'll show you what it looks like with that out of the way. Kinda looks like junk in there, but once it gets all bolted up and stuff, and it's all, like I said, this is all a rough draft for me, just to make sure it'll work, like my body lines will work, and everything. I've been right about everything so far. Everything's worked pretty good, and everything's looking just fine.